facilities have to recognize the effects of past trauma on a resident and then work with the resident, the family, and friends to identify individualized interventions. And that has to be part of the care plan. You have to recognize any interrelationships between trauma and symptoms of trauma, like substance abuse, eating disorders, aggression, depression, anxiety, withdrawal, and isolation from others. Okay, so the regulation in regard to trauma-informed care was one sentence. This is all we had for the last 3 years until the guidance for surveyors came out. And it stated that the facility must ensure that residents who are trauma survivors receive culturally competent, trauma-informed care in accordance with professional standards of practice and accounting for residents' experiences and preferences in order to eliminate or mitigate triggers that may cause re-traumatization of the resident. So again, that's all we had. So we looked at that and we said, what on earth does that mean? Now there are many pages of interpretation in the guidance to surveyors. So we have much more information to know how to deal with trauma-informed care. Thought it was interesting that the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration estimates that 70% of adults have experienced some type of traumatic events at least once in their life. And then there's a direct correlation between that and their physical health conditions. It can lead to diabetes, chronic COPD, heart disease, cancer, high blood pressure. So I think the surveyors are going to expect to see most of your residents have some type of trauma-informed care reflected in their care plan if 70% of adults have experienced some type of trauma in their life.